Hey, it's Trey, and I'm so glad you stopped by to hang out with me today. I hope that everything is going well in your world. Let's address the elephant in the room, which is me. And yes, I have a cold. I am so sick. But I actually feel okay, but it's like all in my sinuses, and my nose is all stopped up, and then I cough and sneeze. But I still wanted to go ahead and film this because I wanted to put all these books up because I want to get back to my glue books. So I need to get out of this coloring kick and get back to my true love. So these are my living room coloring books, and I got this one in August. I bought a few Alice in Wonderland coloring books, and I took a chance on this one because I saw some of this artwork, and I love Alice in Wonderland, and I'm kind of a collector, not seriously. And then it had this neat concept where you can flip to the designs based on the color key on the side. Can you see it? I guess you see. See how it's changing? So I thought that was pretty cool. But the one thing that turned me off was that when you get towards, there's only a few Alice in Wonderland pictures, and then you start getting into like this, like half mandalas, and I was just like, that's so stupid. But as you can see, I love it. I absolutely love it so much that I'm actually thinking about trying to develop a coloring book of my own so I can do this. This is just one pen, and it's just fun to do these while we sit and watch TV. I love this one. This is a pencil I got at Dollar Tree, and it has like, it's swirls of color. Let me see if I got one handy. Maybe I didn't get it at Dollar Tree. I think I actually did. I think I got one pack at Dollar Tree, and then oh, you can't see. I hate the stupid camera. uh, I got one at Five Below, and then I got one. I think I got one pack at Dollar Tree. That might have been the swirl pens, but anyways, I got these swirl pencils, and they're like different swirls of colors. So yeah, as you see, so as you're coloring, it changes colors, which is pretty. And then I also have like all these pens that are swirled. You can't hardly see the swirl in that one. It's very pink. I think this one might be better. Yeah, you can see this has like a light blue, an orange, and a green, and I used these in this book as well, and it's just fun because you end up with a colorful piece without doing anything. So this was the pencils. That one was also the pencil. That was the same pencil, I believe. Yeah, same pencil. And I thought, is this the pen? Yes, this is the pen. I love the pen. I love it when it gets into these grays. Like right there. Oh, you can't see it, but there's like so much like pink and blues, and I just love it. One pen, and you got this cool little gradient looking thing. Did I do any more in here, or was that it? This is with a different pencil. So yeah, I mean, I did not pick out these colors, guys. This is just one pencil, and I think these are great. So yeah, I want more of these. More. So I'm really glad I got this. Then I had bought this, and you guys saw I took this on vacation with me, and I did like the first one. And then I think I did one this week. This book is horrible. I mean, it is horrible. Like these, you can't do that. There's nothing there. You can't. It's just this is, I don't even know if it's a misprint or whatever. This is the one I'm working on. That one actually came out pretty cool, but you can't hardly see it. It feels really neat because you can feel the ink on it. So yeah, that's Alice. It's a Tea Party. I don't know if I've done anything else. I think that's it. So yeah, I mean, I'm only doing this. I did this one. Can you even tell what that is? It's Mickey, I think. Mickey. And yeah, these are very bad quality, but I'll still going to do as many as I can because I paid money for this thing. So yeah. But then my husband, for our 10-year anniversary, surprised me with this one. And I was just like, what? I was so happy. And so this is the one that I'm working on right now. It was funny because, I had this first. And Jeremy walked by and he was like, Edgar Allan Poe. But yeah, that's going to turn out really nice. And then this was the first one I did. So this book is a lot better. I like this book a lot better. And you can't really tell what they are. And the dots are so much better. This book is so much better. I highly recommend this book. So I'll look forward to working in this book. I'll probably pick this one up more than the Disney one. I'm really happy to have this because I just love the dots and lines, and I wish I could figure out some way to do that. So, does anybody know what program they use? Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I wanted to mention the pens that I use in here. In the Disney book, I used a black pen, and it's funny because, and both of these nibs are 05. I thought I had one, yeah. This is the book, this is the pen, this is the Pilot Precise, and this is the pen that I used in this book. And it's funny because, like I said, once you use that pen, I don't know if it's a gel pen or what, but you can actually feel the ink on the page. So it's a pretty neat feeling. I can feel that. It's so cool. I don't know if it's because I'm bearing down into the paper and that's what I'm feeling, but anyways, I like the feeling. You know how we paper people are. Anyways, this is a blue pen, and I got it at Dollar Tree, and it's about to run out, I think. So it's done like one page and almost a whole other one, right? So, I mean, that's done really good. And it was a 0.05 too. So 0.05 is what I would recommend. And I don't know if you can see, but this is all scratchy. I don't try to be precise or anything. This is just something that I do in the half dark because that's the way my husband likes to watch TV. So it's a wonder it comes out for anything. All right. So my chair may be squeaky as I turn around. Let's go through what I colored, and it's quite a bit. All right, color by number. This is, I think I got this at like Dollar Tree. And Prisma, I colored this. I sprayed it with hairspray first to kind of prime it, and it gives it a different kind of tooth. It really does. So I got this at like Dollar Tree. So I spray it with hairspray, and then I let it sit, and yeah, it looks awful. You can see the other side. It turns kind of yellow, whatever, but it gives it such a nice finish to like color on. This is Prisma. This is just pretty much a straight color. I didn't try to shade or do any realistic or anything. And then this is Prismas with no hairspray. So you can see how much smoother and how it just, I mean, look at the shell versus those flowers. It's just, I don't know. It looks so much better. It really does. So yeah. Because that's my trick for working with kids' books is to spray them with hairspray first. This one's going to be hard to share. I've been actually working on this since July. But this is my Goodbye to Rocky, my kitty cat. And I colored the cat to look like Rock. But she was an inside-outside cat, and one day she just left and never came back. And she used to always love to hunt moles. So I just like to imagine she just found this whole bunch of moles, and she just followed them into the deep forest, and she's gone. And I miss her. I miss her so much. I miss my companion, but I may be getting another cat soon. We'll see. This is a Dollar Tree color by number, and I like these. I think I used Crayola pencils in this. It came out nice. This is one of my new books. I love the paper in this. Love it. So I did this one. Oh, just love this paper. I got some smoosh right there. And then I did this one in this watercolor. It just takes watercolor so beautifully. And I don't know, I just love these. It was really nice just to mix a whole bunch of different blues. And then I got some metallic watercolors. There you go. You can see a good glare of them there. That always looks like crap. But trust me, in real life it looks cool. So then I just added some glitter. Yeah, I love this book. I'm glad I got that one from Ollie's. Let's see what else. Zen Doodle Coloring Magical Fairies. My Deborah Mueller book. This is my only one, and I think she turned out really good. There was a misprint on the page right here that had this big smush. It was just awful. So I decided I would just turn it into a spider hanging off her wing. And then I decided I wanted to color all that in black. So I like it. Otherwise, it's watercolor. It takes it good. I mean, it's going to crinkle it up. But as far as like blending and stuff, it take it really good. You know, doing a gradient background. Nice. This is going to be forever. God, I colored so much this month. So this was Crayola. Art and Edge Say What. Bold and Fearless. And I did Let's Dance. Because I had a recital that day. So that night I came home and did this one. I just ripped it out. And this is crayons that my husband bought me because he loves me. So I did that with just crayons. This is another thing that Jeremy bought me. I did the cover page. And then I have these stencils. And I did this one. And I thought it would be cool just to like use the stencils and like excuse me, put a stencil on the back of all the pages that like just have like characters. Like that one would be good for a stencil like right there or something like that. Because you can kind of see anyways on the other side. And all the other side has this. So I have this pack of like stencils that are just all different like mandala kind of things. So yeah, I just figured that'd be cool. So those are the two that I did. And I colored so much you could tell I was depressed. I color when I'm depressed, apparently. This is an older book I got from Dollar Tree. Landau is the who makes it. And this paper is so good. So good. If you ever see the kickback, usually their paper is really good. And this is with alcohol marker. And look how beautiful that is. It took that marker so beautifully. I just had so much fun. I probably could have sat and done this whole book. You know, I got some streakiness right here, but that's just because of my inexperience with markers. But, it's just so bold and beautiful, and it didn't feel like it was sucking the ink out of my marker. It was so smooth and buttery. I could have done it all day. And then this is the page that I've used for the back of all these, and I've decided I'm going to use it for the whole book. So, yeah, I love this. This book, yes. I think I got this last year when Jeremy and I went to the beach. Here we go. Unicorn Princess. This is a Crown Jewels Kids coloring book. And I colored this one with Crayola crayons. And then also their metallic and pearl kit. So this is just straight colored crayons. I didn't spray this with hairspray. I just straight colored. With crayons. Sometimes it's fun just to straight color. And then this was their sweet little color by number. And I did it with crayons. And just played around with it. And I added like some backgrounds. And, you know, just messing around. Alright, this is one of those Alice in Wonderland books I bought. This is a bootleg book. There's a whole bunch of them on Amazon where people just find images and then put them all together in a book. They come and go. There's no author or anything. That's the way you can kind of tell. You never know what you're going to get. So I always get one that has a lot of pages. So I think this one has 100. So, or over 100. So I did this one with alcohol markers. I got a little streaky, but I'm learning. I'm getting there. See the back of the page? What I do in this one, let's see. This is a stained glass book that I got from Dollar Tree, and it's the designer series. And I used that pen that I was talking about that changes colors. The swirly pens. These pens. And just did the outline of the mosaic. And I liked it so much, I was like, should I color it in? But I think I might, and just color it in black. And I just didn't do it. I figured this might be a great TV project. But I'm afraid if I do color it in black, then it's just going to wreck the back of this. So, I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'm conflicted. I mean, would it be a loss? It's a Dollar Tree book. This is one of my favorite books. The Serenity coloring book, and it was $3 at Dollar General. And these are just basically like royalty-free images, public domain, whatever it's called. But I just love it because there's so many different things that images. They're just so different and things that I wouldn't normally buy. And it just gives you a nice variety, and the paper is really nice. So I did this, and I used, I think, alcohol markers, and was it all alcohol markers? I can't even remember. It looks like alcohol markers and maybe crayon in the back. Was this crayon? But that was fun to play with. I was playing with a little bit of blending with the alcohol markers, as you can see here in the middle. And I thought it was fun. And I can't, it looks like crayon, but when I touch it, it doesn't feel like crayon. So maybe it's probably colored pencil. Come on, Trey, get it together. I think that one turned out good. I pulled out Enchanted Forest, and this is I don't remember. This is actually a newer type purchase for me, but I think it's one of the first prints of the book. It says 2015. No, 8 times. This is like the 8th printing of the book, but it's a cream colored pages, and I did this frog. And this goes towards Color My Horde. I'm reading my notes down here. Goes towards Color My Horde. And these are the Brut Früner pencils. So, if I'm not mistaken, did I do this on camera? Did I do some of this on camera? I don't remember. It was a long month. It was a long, hard month. Which apparently I spent a lot of time in this chair coloring. Because here's another one. I love these books at Dollar Tree. I just picked up like 3 more the other day. It was like Radical. That was a different one. I just love them. I freaking love that. I just love their monsters. And their illustrations are so cute. So I did this fairy, and I think I used colored pencils. It feels like colored pencils. Tracy on the 8th, you should have wrote what you used. But look at that. I just want to color them. I just love these. I just love it. I didn't color anything else in here. I mean, some of them are duds, like that monkey, but come on. Come on, people. It's cute. And you think we would be done, but we're not. I don't have anything in this. It's tagged in this. Did I just get down here by mistake? Oh, no. It's this one. This is Neo Colors, with a gel pen. It's a glitter gel pen, and you can kind of see, especially in here. Kind of using a limited palette, doing a little bit of blending, not much, just, you know, it was fun. That was nice. I don't think I did anything else in here this month. Again, this is like one of those from, oh no, this one's from Ollie's. I still love those books. I said I was going to do Alice in Wonderland in August, and that did not even last long. I did this one. I had started working on this one last year when Jeremy and I went to the beach. Oh no, it wasn't last year. It was 2 years ago. Look at that. And I had taken this little set of watercolors and with me and colored like all these watercolor pencils, excuse me. So then now I've come back and I went over them with some like metallic backgrounds. So this is like watercolor pencils, and then the background is like a watercolor, metallic watercolor. And these are like postcards. So this is the one that I did, and I had intended to finish this book this month, and instead I ended up coloring a whole bunch of other stuff because I could have definitely finished that book had I stuck with my goal. But I didn't. All right. Oh, we're getting towards the bottom. I think I got this month, and it was 99 cents. Always. Coloring for Mindfulness. And I did this on the 1st, and I love it. I love this so much, and the camera does not do it justice because this in the back is all gel pen, and it's like a black glitter gel pen. I love it. It just is so pretty, and it just looks all glary on the camera. And then I used neon colors, just a limited palette, and left a lot of white, and it just love it. Love it, love it. As you can see, it's kind of bled over to the other page. So it must have been kind of wet or whatever when I shut it. But yeah. Anyways, I don't care. Did I do that one this month? Or was that last month? Oh, that was like June. So maybe it wasn't as new of a purchase as I thought. Okay, we're getting towards the bottom of the basket. Ta-da! Colorado. We had such a good time in Colorado. I just mainly wanted to see how this paper would take watercolor. And it takes watercolor really, really well. I don't remember what set I used. I think that this was the Hobby Lobby, whatever. I'm trying to think of what their brand is. Whatever this is. I don't have the brand in here, but this is like the Artist Lot, or I don't know, whatever Hobby Lobby, Master's Touch, right? Anyways, it's those, and it was fun to do. I did a little bit of color blending. I did a couple. You can't really see a lot, but there's like a little bit of like yellow on his hands to kind of show like a light. Just kind of, you know, it's a little bit different than I usually do. I probably could have put in some more work with the grass, but I did mainly the trees, and after I did the trees, I got kind of bored. Anybody else do that? It's like, oh, I wanted to color in the trees. Okay, the trees are colored in. I'm done. This was going back to, I said I was going to work in my Alice books. Did I do anything in this, or did I just throw it over here? I might have just thrown this over here. Oh no, I did this one. And I did that with just colored pencils. I think I used Prisma. And I did not spray hairspray on this. I decided not to. So yeah. That's all in that one. I just saw the next book. I did this one with pastels. I think it turned out good. I like it. Okay. I laugh because this is a book that Jeremy got me for Christmas one year. When I first got into adult coloring. So I did her. Oh, so this is like water. Oh, this watercolor, and I think she's alcohol marker. So this is watercolor, and she's like alcohol marker, and it's basically straight coloring. But I did do a little bit of blending, a little bit of shadow work, and get a good glimpse of that butt. This book's so crazy. I think that's the first one I did. Yeah. No, I did that one for the 4th of July. Let's see it now. I thought I did one that Christmas. I know I did. It was that couple. There they are. Yikes. I can't remember what I used, but I was not good at coloring at all. I had just started. Sorry. I did this for one of our Friday night colors, which I haven't done lately. I think it turned out great. I love it. I think she turned out good. Last book, guys. We got through it in about 30 minutes. Dollar Tree book. I did this with a black pen and a red pen and a blue pen. Just some cheap gel pens and that I got like at Dollar Tree, trying to get rid of them, because I'm like, oh, gel pens. And then I at the Dollar Tree and I get all excited, and then I get home, and then do I ever reach for them? No, I never do. I always reach for my other packs of gel pens when I'm coloring. I never consider coloring with them. I'm like, those are those Dollar Tree pens. And so I'm like, why did you even buy them? Why do you get excited when you see them? So I'm trying to use them up in this book. So these are another of those. It's such an ugly green. It's another of those cheap gel pens. Alright, guys. That's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I'm sorry you had to put up with my coffee and my snottiness. But I will talk to you guys later. You just see me throw that Q-tip. Thanks for hanging out with me. I've got paint on my finger. I'm going to go back and do some glue books. And until next time, get out there and be creative. Use your supplies. Stop hoarding those supplies, girl. Use those supplies. All right. Bye.